This week has certainly been more tragic than most weeks for us comic book fans, and today we got some more tragic news from the Marvel fandom. Nick Spencer, who voiced Cyclops in X-Men the Animated Series, has passed away. So I think pretty much everybody watching this video will have seen or at least knows of X-Men the Animated Series, which of course ran from 1992 to 1997, a total of 68 episodes, and of course was part of that shared universe continuity that Marvel Comics had at the time. Now, I think also, like many of you, this was many of ours first exposure to the X-Men, and certainly I think this is the most famous one that really made the X-Men jump through these giant, communities and fandoms as something more than a niche comic they may or may not be read by just hardcore nerds. This animated series really is the basis of everything we know as X-Men fans today, and it was one of the reasons we ended up getting the live-action movies was due to the success of this on Fox. And, I've talked about it before, Cyclops here in this series is my favorite character. This was my first exposure to the X-Men. I moved to the United States in 1996, and this is one of the first things I saw on Saturday mornings. It was this, Spider-Man, Batman the Animated Series. These things would go on to influence who I was, and Cyclops was the character I automatically gravitated towards, as he was the leader, as he was, this guy who stood for his beliefs, even though when everybody was telling him, no, we gotta do this other thing. And Cyclops, by default, became my favorite member of the X-Men, and large in part, whenever I think Cyclops, I think the 90s version. I think of Norm Spencer as this character. I think of his voice. This is just another tragedy this week for Marvel fans, and I'm just kind of shocked at a loss for words. It just keeps on coming. Damn. Hopefully, his family and everybody is doing okay. This weekend, let's do another one. Let's talk about the X-Men. Let's talk about some great moments from that series that involved Cyclops. And I know, to lighten up the mood, I know many people talk about when Wolverine just sucker punches him in the gut. He probably liked that moment too, to be honest. There was quite a lot of good Cyclops memes out there to be shared. So, yeah, rest in peace, Cyclops. You will be missed.